think we're live. I think we're live. Yes, we are live. Welcome, welcome to Lady Love brings the heat to them. Lady Love heat.
Hmm.
Lady Love heat.
Hmm.
Lady Love heat. Hitman E brings the heat to them. Hitman E. Hitman E.
Hmm.
Lady Love and Hitman E.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited right now because we have really been we've been doing so much, and we started this live music review show in 2020, back during the
2020.
pandemic,
That
right?
was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years.
2 years ago, and I'm so elated that we had the opportunity to collab and connect and partner with WJZZ Cool TV. So give it up for WJZZ Cool TV. Heart it up and like it up. I'm so excited about that. So Hitman E, I know that we have a few people that we wanted to really focus on today. And focusing on underground music reviews, people all over the world tuning in. We've had people that came and joined us from Switzerland and from Africa
France,
and France and
Japan,
North Carolina, South
all over.
Carolina, Texas, Florida, just all those collabs. We had Derail, we have Prescott, we have who else? Scotty
Busy and Quay.
Teaching. Who?
Scotty teaching, Busy and Quay. We had a lot of people. Alvin Witt. We had a very broad and diverse group of people that like to tune in and watch us every week. Every
Mm-hmm.
day at the time, we was really doing it every single day. We had Prescott. We had Antoine Perkins. Cannot forget. There's so many people
Can't
that we
forget
had on
Antoine
there, man.
Perkins.
And we definitely would enjoy and love for everyone that was a part of our show back then to be a part of it now. So, with that being said, we definitely are still sending out invites and bringing people in to watch this show with you guys that are currently watching with us now. And to get it started,
What?
we gonna get it started.
We're going to get it started. But thank you all for joining. Thank you all for your patience. I know you all have been waiting for Lady Love and Hitman E to get it started again, to come back and collab and say where are they at. I've had a few people reach out to me like, are you okay? And it's just a beautiful thing to be able to connect and come together again, and then not just letting you all know that we weren't not doing something. We
We
were
never MIA.
we were putting the pedal to the metal. We were putting the feet to the ground. Collabing with people, connecting and seeing how we can make it a broader opportunity, not just a broader opportunity where we were, but taking it and outsourcing it so that we can network even more, so that
Yes,
the
man.
songs can be heard even more with more people. So it's so important that you all tune in. You know, WJZZ is live on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. And just to know that this is the originator of the WJZZ radio. If anybody knows about WJZZ radio,
Y'all know how
y'all
big
know
they
how
was.
WJZZ was. And this is the same thing, but we're making it even more cooler. Give it up for making it more cooler.
Cool TV.
It's a cool TV and it's an experience.
It is, and it's
So
letting you be who you are. We letting everybody be their authentic, natural selves, and that is the new branding of WJZZ, and that is why it's called Cool TV.
it is a cool, it was a calm and a collective experience. Y'all know I'm gonna play with his hair. Yeah, I can do that. Y'all know I can do that because
The mama,
I'm
that is
mama.
my mother.
I
She
could
can
do
do
that.
it.
So I could do this if I want to do it. Okay. I'm loving this blind. I'm loving that. I'm loving it. All right. So who is going to be the artist that we are going to be reviewing? And I would love to kick it off with somebody amazing. And I know everybody is amazing.
So to get it started, we are going to be playing Hefe from the Four. He is
Hefe.
a very dope artist, and he actually did a collab with my brother Jacobin, and we will be playing some of Jacobin's music as well. But to get the show started, we are first going to be reviewing Hefe from the Four, featuring Jacobin.
So can you spell Hefe? How do we spell
It's
Hefe?
Hefe
Hefe.
on Instagram or all platforms. You can find him at
Okay.
on music platforms. He is simply Hefe from the Four, HEFE FRMDA 4.
As I look back, I watch him for the blame. A voice inside of me says,
Uncho, come on. Slide. Hey, control. Sauce it up.
Yeah, I'm in the A smoking woozy exotic.
Yeah, I'm in the A smoking woozy exotic ops. Jumped on the plane with the Glock, make his body drop. In with the clan, no, I don't need a bodyguard.
Then with the clan, no, I don't need a bodyguard. Hey, come on.
Walk him down, that's a must, no, we don't do the shit. Hold the ticket in the dudes, yeah, we call this exotic walk.
Damn, why y'all boys doing
He was
like
dissing the
that?
clean, that's the shit, got his pop. Got the drop for some thoughts. Now we finna go raid the spot. Damn. Ain't that a shame? How you gangsta, but you never blew back? How you big homie, boy, you ain't do that. Been for the spin just in case they won't keep back. Niggas the free, eat me up like a fruit snack. Twin don't like talking, just nod and he do that.
Just nod and he do that. Back to the booth, get to rollin' that pack. Get straight to work, gotta chase me a bag. Get back to work, gotta chase me a sack. Call up the plug and he pullin' up fast. Dog got to tweaking, we got on his ass. Cuz on the beat, so you know we gon' spaz. Yeah, no, we can't fuck with you, G. No, we ain't much putting shit on for the free. She pulled up with you, but she sliding with me. Yeah, the clan in this bitch. Envy, hitman in this bitch. I came for the smoke, now she gagging on dick. She do it for clout, she just tryna get rich. I might put her on if I send for the hit. I might put her on if I send for the hit. Put her on if I send for the hit. I might put her on if I send for the hit. They might send for the slide. Pull up inside, we ain't never gon' hide. We can slide on the A, yeah, that's where I reside. Be rockin' that bait, but this nigga not high. Throw up the fours, we don't throw up no fives. Go ahead and slide, we put hoes in the ride. Fuck on that bitch, have her screaming, oh God. We wildin' outside, bop out with gang, we tweaking out live. Doggy can't hang, he looking surprised. She want her some fame, I see in her eyes. Take her to Coney, she want her some fries. Chasing the clout, a hammer disguise. But him on the news, he telling them lies. These niggas be snitches, they telling on live. Doggy bone bitch, man, no, he ain't gon' ride. Niggas gon' lens with whenever we slide. Pop out the function, it's getting too high. That nigga that's tweaking is one of the guys. Go to the club and you throw all your knives. She tossing the Henny back, she wanna drive. We going to Bali cause she wanna fly. The pack gon' get rolled up, she wanna get high. She saying it's fuck you cause she wanna ride. Hey, she saying it's fuck you cause she wanna ride. Hey, the pack gon' get rolled up, she wanna get high. Hey, shine. You know what the fuck going on in the Hefe, Jacoby, Envy, Clan in this bitch.
That was Hefe from the Four featuring Jacovan. Dope track right there. It's unreleased, so I do not have the title for it.
Trek on a ride.
But
Very dope track.
Very dope track.
See, I loved how it flowed. It just had a really, really good flow. So just so you all know how we actually rate our music. Well, not our music.
Yeah,
How
it's
we
not
rate
What
we
the
rate your
reviews.
music.
How we review your music.
How we
have
review
a
it.
category system.
So we have what? Beat,
Yeah, we rate the beat,
mix,
the mixing,
feel,
feel/energy of the song,
and then if you have a video, we rate the video too.
as well. Yes.
As well.
So it's technically up to 30 points. Every category goes up to 10, 1 through 10 rating. And if you have a video, it could go up to 40 points. Now, that's
Yes.
basically how we give an in-depth breakdown as to why we rated your song the way we did. And that way, you have a clear understanding as well as us. And it's no gray area in between the ratings and the reviews of the music.
Right. So what we want to do now, where did we get, I love the intro for one. The intro gave me, back in the day, jazz, soul. It gave me jazz, soul, neo soul, rhythm and blues entry. Then it went straight into a new era hip hop. So it was like a blend in the best of both worlds.
That's definitely why I love sample beats.
Sampling.
Sampling music is such a great artistic value because it's like, you know that whoever made this beat, first of all, has a great ear for music.
Honey.
Great ear for music.
It was like, Wait a minute, the sound, it just took you, it's like,
Every time.
and my heart is hearing all the sound together, so that harmony is all there, but it's just one note for me, because I can't do 10 notes at a time. But I love that, and that sampling is real. You can find the right sample and blend that. That's what's up.
And honestly, you can sample anything. So many things can be sampled. You really gotta have the ear for it. And
Yep.
a lot of producers nowadays are getting that ear, and they're taking it back to these sample beats.
Baby.
And sampling is so dope. Just ask Kanye.
Baby,
That's
baby,
Kanye.
baby, baby. When you can take and when you so when you have here I'm going, Hitman. Hitman is here. When you can hear the sound from the original, I could say the original Baby Gateses.
The OG.
The original Baby BG. When you hear classic, you can take that and it's an opportunity to say, hey, you know what? I'm about to take my song and I'm about to flip this sound. And then not only do you get the gist of how they implemented real music, real sound, real harmony, real background vocals, just raw lo-fi music, just straight lo-fi music, and then turn it into a hi-fi song. That's what's entirely up to me.
That's what makes it dope.
That's what makes it dope.
art. I guess you could say honestly, the beat we definitely give that a 10. The
Beat
beat
10.
was hard. The beat was dope. And
Yes.
man, they picked a great sample to bring it in, carry out the song through the middle, carry out the drums, carry out the tracks, carry out the vocalists as well.
Yes.
And keep it all together, held together. The beat was a solid 10. It was a dope beat.
So we had
Now
beat
we had
10.
the energy.
Now
the
the feel. Okay, so my feel for the intro, amazing. Feel for the first artist,
Hefe.
Hefe. Okay, Hefe. Yep, he drew me a hair.
Is that Flames?
I think he drew me in a bit, but then when Jacobin came in, he actually topped it. So my feel, I'll give the feel about a 9.5.
9.5. I feel that. Honestly, I liked both artists on this song.
Somebody's calling in. Did we get a
I
call?
was asking that. I didn't know if that's what
Hey,
that
I think we got a caller coming through. Caller, I believe we had a caller coming through. I would love for you to call back again.
was. Yes, if you did just call into the show, please call back.
So
Please
I think
stand
we
back.
have to.
We're gonna keep our eye on the screen to make sure the call came in for us. But while we do wait for that call, I will get back into the feel of this song. So, as far as the feel for Hefe and Jacobin, the energy inside the track was great. I feel like you guys vibed very well together. You guys' voices matched very well. The flow you guys had, it wasn't the same, but it was similar enough to keep the vibe of the song the same.
Yes.
And keep the vibe of the song cohesive, as well as making it bounce and keeping that bounce going.
Yeah.
So for
yeah.
the feel, I definitely do give it a 10. Hefe, you slid on the beat just like you always do.
Come on, Hefe,
Jacobin,
slide on the beat.
You slid on the beat.
Come on, baby,
just
come
like
on,
you
baby, slide on the
always
beat.
do. It's a no-brainer for me. It was definitely a 10 in my book.
Come on and do it. That's what's up. So total what?
For a total of
39
so
and a half?
far, no, we did not get into the mix.
Oh, we didn't do the mix yet. Okay.
The mixing, I like the mixing. I thought it was clear sound, clear vocals. You can hear the vocalist. Mixing is very subjective. Honestly, every mixer has a different mixing ear. Every mixer has a different sound that they want to
Yeah.
be heard throughout the mix that they doing. So if you are an engineer, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. If you are not an engineer, 9 times out of 10, you hear music and you feel like, okay, this sounds good. I like the song. But some people can differentiate a mix and tell what needs to be broken down, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be adjusted.
It's such a very fine line when you're mixing each recording.
It definitely is.
You got to
Everyone
know
is different.
when to go in, when to pull out, when to go in, when to pull out, when to go in, when to heighten the sound, balance the tones and, hear what's too sharp and what's flat and, you got to re-record. So the mixing is so, so important. And that's actually like the actual meat of the song.
It really is.
It really is. You could sing,
Now-
you could sing, may not be an excellent singer, but if you can mix the music good, you got a song. You got a good one. You got a really good
definitely
one.
can save a song with the mixing.
You can save
But
it.
In my honest opinion, I feel like a good vocal recording is what really makes a song. Because you
Yeah.
can have a vocal recording that does not even need to be mixed, honestly. It could
Mm-hmm.
be in the song, raw vocals. Somebody just went crazy with their literal voice, that instrument that they call the voice.
Absolutely.
If you can
So
do
we
well
need
with that.
to answer that.
Okay, yes, they did call back.
How do we get it? Hey,
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
Can you
hello.
hear me, caller?
can you
Can you hear us? Hmm.
can you hear us, caller?
Okay, I can hear you now. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. Nice to
Welcome
hear
to
from
the
you.
Lady Loving Hitman E Underground Music Review Show. Who is on the line?
You have to sing my name. You just can't say it.
Al Bracey.
Ah, congratulations. It was a good show. Very interesting.
Thank you.
I'm loving it because
Thank you
you
so
give
much.
it.
Oh, Al, I think we lost you a hair.
Did we lose you? You still here?
Al? I think we lost Al. Well, thank you, Al, for calling in, showing your
he's still
support. Is he
He's
still
on the
here?
line. I just don't know why we can't hear him.
Oh, yeah, you're active. Al, I think you might be in an area where we can't, the signal's going bad.
It's okay, Al. If you're
It's
still
all right.
tuned in, you could just go ahead and call back whenever you get a chance, sir. And we'll be still glad to hear from you.
Okay, so back to where we were.
Right, with the mixing.
Mhm.
As far as this song goes, I definitely do feel like the mixing was very well balanced. It wasn't really too much artistic value to the mixing in it.
Yeah.
Record scratches, little background things that start. People like me, I like to put extra stuff into my mixes. I like to
Yeah.
make my songs visually appealing. Like, even though you're not looking at anything, but if you put things in there that can portray imagery and let you feel like you're seeing the song, seeing a story being told to your face,
Yeah,
even
with
though you
video.
literally listen, you're not even looking at anything. If you can find a way to do that, I feel like that makes a song so much better.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's why I do my mixes like that. I like to make my songs have like little rain in the background, or you can hear a car actually driving in the middle of the track. Like, just things that put visual imagery to a audio song.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm so grateful to be able to have music, and to be able to even mix the song. Do you have a song?
Right.
Did you take your gift and use your gift and record it and share it? Let's go there. Y'all, did you take what was given to you? Did you go behind the mic and did you give it? I love that there's an opportunity to even be able to do that.
Exactly.
And you have the courage to actually record.
Right. A lot of people, they want to do music, and it's a very big dream of theirs until they get behind that mic.
Yes.
Once
So
they
it
get
looks like we
behind
got a
that
review. Everything sounds great. I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad that it sounds good. Now, you
Appreciate
know
that.
what? So going into that mix, where do we rating it? I'm giving it a 10. I love
Yes,
the 10.
I give it a 10
Give it a
as
10.
well.
Bam. Now with the beat. So did we do beat? We did.
Yep, we did it all.
So we did it all?
That's
We
a
good?
39 out of 40.
39 and a half out of 40. Give it up for 39 and a half.
Let's give it up
Out
for
of
Hefe
40.
Jacobin.
That's
Y'all did
awesome
great.
sauce. So our next artist, who are we going to play today? Now y'all y'all make sure that you send your songs to, what is the email address?
LL
LL
MV
M like Mary, V like Victor,
HME
H like hat,
M like Mary
M like Mary,
and E like Epic.
E like Epic. Say it
Send
again.
in to LLMVHME@gmail.com, and you can have your song reviewed today on our show.
I'm so
Lady
glad.
Love and Hitman E.
Lady Love
Underground
brings the heat to
music
them.
review show.
The Hitman E. Lady Love and Hitman E. All right, our next artist.
So we have D-Rail.
We have D-Rail.
Now, this is a great point to actually bring this guy into the reviews, because not only do we review music, we also review beats.
Beautiful.
And we also review art. We review a lot of things here. We are not just music, even though we are the Underground Music Review Show. We review art. And with that being said, we do have actually a beat to play.
Yes, and we all are encouraging you to actually chime in, engage. The more that you chime in, the more that you engage. We will be selecting feature artists of the week, and the ones that are connected, the ones that are engaging and elaborating on what you're hearing. If you see or hear something that you're like, hey, I heard this beat, I heard that, I like this, I can tweak that, let us know in the chats. Let us know. This is the WJZZ Cool TV station. We are live on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and sometimes Instagram. Just chime in, tune in, and we are also streaming on the internet radio. So, right?
Yes,
internet.
yes. You go to WJZZ Cool TV on Facebook or YouTube, and you can tune in with the stream immediately. It
Absolutely.
will be live, and you will be able to see the stream as soon as you get onto the channel.
Yes, yes, yes.
So with that being said, we actually do have The Little Things by D-Rail from Hell, and we will be playing this ASAP.
The Little Things. Bring it on.
So ran past me like we're little wings. Looks like she does know about the little things. So ran past me like we're little wings. Looks like she does know about the little things. So ran past me like we're little wings. Looks like she does know about the little things. So ran past me like we're little wings. Looks like she does know about the little things. Ran past me like little wings. Looks like she does know about the little things. So ran past me like little wings. Looks like she does know about the little things. So ran past me like little wings. Looks like she does know about the little things. So ran past me like little wings. Looks like she does know about the little things.
Okay, that was The Little Things by D-Rail
The little things
from Hell.
turns into big things. The feel for me was very chill, a very chill melodic vibe. Let's
Yeah.
cruise down the aisle. Let's, chill by the water. We can clean our house to that music. You know,
I could see why it was called The Little Things. It was a very simplistic beat that made you feel good. It was a feel good vibe.
real simple. Yeah.
And it was very simple. It was
Yep.
a great title for it, honestly.
Yep. I agree.
Considering that it was so chill and mellow, I do like the feel of it. I would give it a feel of 10 for sure, sure. Other than that, we do have the mixing category. I think it was very well mixed.
So, feel 10.
Yes. For me.
Mix 10.
Okay, but look though.
Do I know
'cause
we
they
ain't
had
do a number yet?
They had a hook. They had a hook on there that
Okay.
they threw on there, and the hook wasn't really mixed as well as the beat was, in my opinion. I feel like the hook was just kind of dropped onto the track, and some vocals was recorded, probably a little auto tune, pitch correction, and that was that. But you could tell when certain people take their time and what they take their time on, and I could tell the time was really taken to make the beat and not really focused on those vocals.
On the
and hook.
vocals.
Maybe the vocals were just threw in to give the song like
A little extra
yeah, just something extra, just so it's not just the beat playing the whole time. It was a very chill beat. We could have,
I
relax to
really, I like that. I like the beat. I like the feel. Now, mixing, I like how you incorporated the vocals with that. Because normally we don't.
yeah, it's all one
Normally
mix.
that would be part
That's
of,
all one thing. Yep.
yeah. With vocalists, and when you're starting, that's the goal. The goal is to start, right? And when you start, we don't know where he's at. We don't know if he's, just starting off or
Right.
didn't really get,
We don't even know if that
a
was him.
chance to really feel the music. If he just went in like, you know what, I'm gonna try it out. Let me see what I'm gonna do. Didn't even get it. Maybe he didn't. Sometimes you don't get a chance to even revamp. Because I like to sometimes I throw something, I'll give you something like check this out,
Right.
and you'll say just put it out there. I'm like, but I wanted to do something. I wanted to redo it. I wanted to add something. I wanted to take something away. And sometimes you don't get a chance to do that.
Sometimes you don't.
So what I think I'm going to give that an 8.
The mix overall.
Yep, I want to give that an 8 because I want to hear a little bit more soul come from him. I want to hear more of a passion. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear a little bit more passion come out of that sound for that beat. So I give mine an 8.
I get that for sure. I'll say with the mixing of that song, considering it was literally a beat with a hook on there, I don't know for sure if D-Rail, I don't know if you recorded that hook. I don't know if that was you. It's very possible you could have got a hook sample, a vocal sample that just take a vocal chop and paste it onto your beat. But I know your mixing. I know how you mix with the rest of the music that I have heard from you. And that's the only reason I'm giving you a 9, D-Rail, is because I don't know for a fact if you really mix those vocals that's on there for that hook. The mixing for the beat, top notch to me. I liked it. I liked how all the instruments played together. I liked how the drums weren't too harsh. They weren't too heavy. You did good on your mixing levels. So I will say a 9.
So total?
Yeah, the total would be 20, 9, 8, 27 out of 30.
27 out of 30? We'll do that. Everybody, you're watching Lady Love and Hitman E Underground Music Reviews on WJZZ Cool TV, live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch.
Everybody who's tuning in right now,
Yes.
everybody that's watching, we appreciate you all so much.
And
Thank you for
sometimes
coming to
on
the very first.
Instagram. We would love for you to like, follow, share, comment, subscribe, connect, engage. We'd love to hear what you have to say. That was good. As always, this is a moment where I want you all to heart it up and like it up. If you are live right now on Facebook, all of our family, all of our team, you know what? We want to give our features, the ones who we play today, hearts, likes. So heart it up and like it up.
Show some love to our artists, people.
Heart it up and like it up. Hey, heart it up and like it up. Ooh-wee, heart it up and like it up. And this one is for you and you and you and you, especially you. Y'all, I haven't lost that, so don't even think that y'all was not going to get that because you still have to get the heart it up and like it up. You got to heart it up and y'all got to get that. So we are going to move to our next artist
is Jacobin featuring You Know Smooth.
And you know what? So Jacobin is an artist that is so versatile.
Very, very versatile.
But you know, we're gonna also have another guest call in. You know, this is a guest that has been in the business for a very, very long time, and I'm really excited. I just wanted to make sure I paid homage to make sure that we spoke on that, because this guest is going to rock it and tell us about some things that they're doing. I'm not going to say who it is, but let's see what Jacobin has to say before we even move into that.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so excited for the guest.
We're so excited.
Can't even lie to you guys. I can't
And we
hold my
just get
excitement back.
started.
But this is Jacobin featuring You Know Smooth.
Avanto made it. Milano.
Now I've been peeping at this world, just ain't been acting right. I've been dreaming of my fam living a better life. You gotta watch the way you move to catch you at the red light. He said that he was gang, but he ended up turning fair, right? Rolling up a wood, passing out the time. I've been on the road to riches, we've been really on the grind. Making plays in different ways, I guess it's coaching time. He ain't really tryna ball, but he in the starting line. I just wanna be with you, I said I miss you, and time waits for no one, so baby what's the issue? But I ain't got no time for you, so I probably miss you. I say this pain express the way I'm feeling, it's gon' hit you. You gotta watch the way you move, cause people out here trippin'. Yeah, there's water on me, shawty said my diamonds glisten. But that don't change who I am, I promise I ain't switching. Started music perfect time, and I suggest you take a listen. I feel it's been so long since I've been on my own, but I don't be by myself, I swear to God I won't let my brothers fall. When you all alone, who is it there to call? Who had your back when it was only you against the wall? It be them same ones that ask for help before they fall. It be them same ones that ask for more but hate it all. I've been rolling up, trying to take this pain away. I've been on my own, praying for some better days. Stuck inside this phase, going through these different changes. Brody say you gang, but you ain't the one he claiming. Hit it from the front, watch him make them ugly faces. You ain't making plays, little dog, you just be playing. You ain't talking pape, what the fuck do you be saying? I've been on the road to riches, gotta go and get it. I speak the truth and these people really know that it's hitting. It be that pain in your voice, you can't explain this feeling. I had to write it out in words just to explain the difference. We gon' hit the road and do some shows and we gon' make a killing. Step into the room and sell a shawty, cut she peek my edges. I don't fuck with strippers, I ain't throw no bands and none of them bitches. Do just like a genie when I speak, it's gon' get my wishes.
I can only say this once, can't help if you ain't listening. You done handed out your last, but can't ask how you feeling. It be the ones you call your blood, be the main opposition. Get defensive when I speak, but I'm the only one that's tripping. You know I got my brothers with me. All in all, take time to tell yourself they say you falling off. I ain't never had to switch, I've been the same, nigga. No second chances, cause some shit'll never change, nigga. But I know they can't say you ain't make a way. Made it on my own. Real love been so long. That depression on your chest, I know it's messing with you. Feel like we moved on for the better, ain't addressed the issue. I know you wanna see me fall, but it's the best I wish you. Don't be a fool in this game, can't let them get you.
I've been on the road to riches, gotta go and get it. I speak the truth and these people really know that it's hitting. It be that pain in your voice, you can't explain this feeling. I had to write it out in words just to explain the difference. We gon' hit the road and do some shows and we gon' make a killing. Step into the room and sell a shawty cut, she peep my edges. I don't fuck with strippers, I ain't throw no bands and none of them bitches. Do just like a genie when I speak, it's gon' grant my wishes.
Jacoven featuring You Know Smooth, Road to Riches. Those are some very, very, very talented Detroit raised artists. And honestly, like you said, Jacoven, so versatile. The song that was just sent in by the Hefe, featuring him on there, and now this song that he sent in, two different, totally different types of
different
styles.
vibes. It's two different vibes.
Two different styles. Both bangers.
Both bangers. I love that he poured his soul in that.
He definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And he was expressing, you know, how he wants to make sure he takes care of his family. He wants to make sure that they're good as he continues to grow. Not only that, his experiences that he's experienced, you know, has helped them to learn to keep going and learn to keep growing. But he's still able to express his downfall and his success, because obviously you're going and doing something if you're behind a mic, being able to express that.
Right.
You know, you've learned something. You know, you've developed in something, and I think that is entirely what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Pour out his truth like that onto that mic and come up with a banger, and then for his feature to come right behind him, speaking the same type of pain, same type of truth.
Yeah.
Even though it's nobody's circumstances are the same. It's not what I'm saying. But the fact that he still had his moments and he still had his ups and downs, and he was able to portray that in a song in a brief, 30, 40-second verse. You know, he was still able to project and put his pain into that song
his passion
as well.
into that.
His passion, pain, heart, emotion, his feeling. He put all of that into there. Both of them. And it was so dope.
I'm glad of it. So my review for the song, and so we got Feel. I gave it a 10. Mix. I give it a 10. The beat. I give it a 10. The beat had pulled me like, hey, I'm getting ready to tell you something. This is a story about to be told.
Definitely.
That's what I felt. And not eerie, because I always say like, whoa. That sound.
It wasn't no creepy
It wasn't
sound. It definitely was a pulling
sound.
It drew your ear.
Yeah. So I love that, and I give it a 30. I would love to see a video to it. I would love to see that collaboration of that vibe, that engagement. Visually,
that would be so dope. That would be a dope video.
It would be real good. I'll let you go ahead.
You hear that, Jacoven? You hear that? You know Smooth. Y'all need to go ahead, get that video.
Get the video. Go and get it.
No, as far as my review, the beat was definitely a solid 10. It was a very catchy beat, even though it was very simple. It pulled you in and made you listen to the words. And it was a great vibe behind the vocals and the story that was being told. There are some beats out there that can overpower, even though it's a cool beat. It can take attention away from the song. This was not one of those beats. Definitely not. But it still had its own lane. Dope beat. I get a beat of 10 for sure. The mix, I'll say it's a 9. In Jacoven's part, I definitely do feel like the vocals could be brought down just a little bit, just to make them more in pocket with the beat.
You think it was a little bit too loud?
Just a little bit.
The
Just
hair?
a little bit.
Okay,
Like, you know,
okay.
his voice was a little bit over the beat. Like, you know, you want it to be in the song and you want it to feel like it's literally inside of the beat.
You want it to kind of ride. Yeah,
And blend.
I feel you. I feel
You
you.
know, Smooth's part, his verse actually did sound the way I expected Jacobin's to sound. You know, when the contrast came, I could see the difference. Before that, I was like, oh yeah, this was mixed perfect. I love this.
Yeah.
You know, until I heard the other part, I'm like, okay, so that's how it should sound. You know, if that makes sense to you guys.
Jacobin may have a stronger voice.
Yeah, he could have been closer to the mic.
Close, yep,
Anything.
yep.
You know, it's
It
there
could have been
way
turned
a
up a
lot of
little bit.
different things that could affect that.
And that's why it's important, the mixing. You know,
Right.
it that just one little
one little
adjustment to
Yeah.
make it, you know, make it to be how exactly you want it to be.
But that's
know.
also why it's important to get good feedback on your music.
Yep.
You know, a lot of people listen to their songs and feel like, oh yeah, this is perfect, this is great, because you know they know how their song's supposed to sound. So if you listening to your own music, you hearing it how it's supposed to sound to you, but everybody else hears it how it actually sounds. So it's
Yeah.
very good to get feedback and get another opinion, just so you know before you release and really drop your
Yes,
music.
and that's why we do this show.
Honestly,
This is why we do the show. We give you the ideal of where the song is going where it is and where it could be.
Exactly.
You know, and even my music. I hear what I hear, but then someone else, they can give me something. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to have, two is better than one. It's always good to have someone else outside looking in. And that's what we're here to do, to encourage you, to say, hey, what are you doing? Where are you at? Play your songs. Let's get it going. You are watching Lady Love and Hitman Nee on WJZZ Cool TV. We're live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and sometimes Instagram and other social media platforms. We are also on satellite radio. So tune in to WJZZ Cool TV on satellite radio. It's so important to make sure that you engage, that you comment, like, share. Let's support one another. We are here to make it happen, and we are giving you the raw real with your underground music review.
Yes, we are.
And
yes, we are.
that deal.
So
You like
for
that?
Road to Riches.
Did you
I
like
will.
that?
I loved it, Mom. I said it while you were saying.
Well, you still have to let me know.
I give the Road to Riches song a 29 out of 30. You guys definitely did a
You
great
just
job.
ignored me. No.
I could never ignore my mom.
No.
What do you guys think?
Because you just left it.
Did it sound like I ignored her, guys? Let me know. Put it in the comments. If it says I did.
I said, because I needed to feel the yes.
Oh, she wanted to feel the yes.
So I'm about to rate you on my thing. Feel, feel, no.
I give
Okay.
beat a 0.
Right. The beat, we were not drumming to the same drum. That's awesome
No
sauce.
doubt.
All right,
So, honestly, guys, we actually do have a super dope surprise for you guys, too. We are approaching a roundabout point, you know. So, I did actually want to play some of our music so you can hear where we come from as well.
And then, you know what, we actually have a caller that's supposed to be calling in, and I'm just trying to make sure that our guest for the day is going to call in, Billionaire Sophia. Billionaire Sophia, billionaire. Sophia, see, it's 6:45, so I asked her to call in around that time. But Billionaire Sophia is a local artist here in Detroit, Michigan, and she has been in entertainment for 10 plus years. She's been performing and literally singing all her life. And not only is she an artist in the city of Detroit musically, but she is a designer as well, clothes designer. And she has a clothing line that we would love, to promote and share. As soon as she does call in, she'll be able to give you an idea of what she's doing, that brand name, where it's going, where she is right now, and what she's doing to take her
her business to
her
the
her
next level.
yes, her businesses to the next level. So while we're waiting for her to call in, we can actually play the next artist.
Yes, yes. So we actually have a very, very amazing artist up next. Honestly, she is like one of a kind. It is very, very hard to find a sound like this. And it has a song called "State of Emergency" by Lady Love.
You're gonna play my song.
I wonder how this is gonna sound.
You're gonna play my song.
Jukebox juice.
It ain't the same.
Blackout.
Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Of
Juice.
Do we go? Where do we go from here? And do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? It's a stay. I'm telling you, you better go that way. Go that way. I'm warning you. Warning you. Where do we go? You better fight this way.
That was who was that?
That was Lady Love.
That was me. What did y'all think about that song? Let us know what you comment and share. Make sure you all are sharing this live. Share it on all of the platforms that you're on. Share it on your pages. You know, let us know that you shared it. So the more that you engage, we can make sure that you get announced, and you might be the next featured artist on our following coming up shows. But that was Lady Love.
That was
And
the
that's
wonderful,
my name.
beautiful Lady Love. I really wanted to know, Mom, Lady Love, what was your inspiration for that song?
My
Before we get into the
inspiration.
ratings.
Yeah, I know, and I know we got a call. So before I go into that, I want to talk to Billionaire Sophia. Billionaire Sophia, are you on the line? Okay, so as soon as she calls in, my inspiration for that song, because she called in, I think she has to call back. So my inspiration for that song, I wrote the song in 2008, and it was a lot going on during that time. You know, the economy had hit. It was so much happening, you know, in our world personally, my world personally, and you know, I felt the need to get a sound out of me. And you all, when I wrote that song, I actually did not write pen and paper. I did not have, and I called the gentleman that I was working with at the time, Phil, and I said, Phil, I need to get, and Al Taylor, God bless and rest his soul. He recently passed away a few months ago. Okay, let's take that call. Billionaire Sophia is calling in.
Is calling in, guys.
Okay.
So excited.
Yes. Billionaire Sophia, are you on the line?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
my goodness.
Hey, I can barely hear you.
You can barely hear us. How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear us now?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the Lady Love and Hip Can't Eat Underground Music Review Show. Welcome.
I'm so glad to have
What's
you
up?
here.
Well, I'm
Thanks
just.
for having me.
You're welcome. I'm so interested in what you're doing. Can you tell the world who Billionaire Sophia is?
Hold on. Cause I can't really hear y'all. Wait, say something now.
Okay, can you hear us now?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now? How about now?
Billy.
Okay, we lost Billionaire Sophia. Maybe it's active. So
is still
I don't know if
active.
it's probably the signal on everything seems to be pretty good.
Billy Bill, can you hear us?
So if she chimes in, that'll be very good. So either way, let's sit for a second. Sophia, can you hear us?
Okay, yes, we did lose her.
Okay.
So if you're still tuned in, Billionaire Sophia, you can just call back at any time. We'll be ready to speak to you. And we will be waiting for your call.
Okay, well, while we're waiting for the call to come through, what inspired me was, during that time, and, like I was expressing, it was a very tough time. It was 2008, so you all know around that time it was a lot going on. The economy went down. I mean, it was just a crash during that time. So, okay, I think Billionaire's here now. Let's try it again.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
Hello?
Billionaire, can you hear us?
Yeah, it sounds the same, but we just gonna get through it.
All right. Tell us a little bit about you, what you're doing, and where can we find you?
My name is Billionaire Sophia. I'm a singer, songwriter, music producer. You can find me on all streaming platforms at Billionaire Sophia. That's SOPHIA. You can find me on Instagram, iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, and all of the major streaming platforms.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Beautiful. I'm just honored to have you on the show today. We've been following you for a little bit. We've been following you, and we've noticed that you've done so much with the community at schools, and also, you have a clothing line. Can you help enlighten us regarding what you've done in the community? And I know we only have a couple minutes, so I'll give you the mic.
What'd you say? You said, what was the end part? I heard you say the clothing line.
Yeah, so tell us about what you're doing with the community and with your design. Just let us know a little bit about that.
So I have a clothing line. It's just basically based on merch. As a music artist, it's another part of me to provide to my supporters and just share with people that love me and want to support me. So that's what the clothing line Parrot is based on. Is just to provide more of me to my supporters. And then as far as the community, I have a lot of plans. I don't even really want to talk about it though, because I don't want it to not happen. So I just got a lot of plans in store, and just look out for it. Just look out.
Beautiful.
But I got a lot of plans in store.
Oh, beautiful. You do collaborate with the children and go to the schools in the community, correct?
Oh yeah, I've done that before. I've been to the schools. I've done motivational speaking, inspiring the youth just to be entrepreneurs and be nice to people and show love and not be selfish. That's basically my whole message.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
message.
So thank you so much. I'm really excited about billionaire Sophia and her contribution to the world. Not only does she have her clothing line, and she's also a designer, she's actually an activist. And with her activating not only herself and people around her, she's activating the children to be their best. You know, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well, let us lead the way. That's exactly what billionaire Sophia is doing. And not only that, she is representing in her own clothing line. The parrot is her clothing line. So the actual parrot bird, that is her clothing line. So, you know, you'll see her. You can follow her on Strings, Billionaire Sophia. You find her just like she mentioned. You know, if Billionaire, if you can actually put some of that information inside of the YouTube link, we would love for you so people can find you. Just put it in the comment section. Let us know. But everybody, just give it up, heart it up, and like it up for her.
Honestly,
Heart it up and like it up for Billionaire Sophia. Thank you, Billionaire Sophia, for joining the show. We appreciate you. We did have a few technical difficulties, but we got through it. You are awesome. And just so you all know, you are watching Lady Love and Hitman E Underground Music Review on live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. WJZZ Cool TV is the place to be, and sometimes on Instagram. We love you. We thank you. We appreciate you for coming. Our show, we have a couple more minutes. I do want to just.
I actually wanted to play a Billionaire Sophia song since we do have her. And you know, I did want to speak on her as well, just for a brief moment. Just basically saying how big of a heart Billionaire Sophia has. She has put together so many different, basically, platforms and stages for artists to perform and showcase and show who they are, as well as show the city of Detroit who she is. And it's just such a big inspiration for the people here who are aspiring to chase their dreams and do what they want to do to be a better them.
That's right.
And with that being said, I am going to be playing Billionaire Sophia and her new debut hit single, Bank Account.
That's my song, that's my song, that's a player, bless a player, bless, do.
First name billionaire, you know the second one, give a bitch a little wish. She try to take 'em out, take that bitch some Chinese. She bought her pussy out, but I can't put that little pussy in my bank account. No, I can't put that little pussy in my bank account. No, I can't put that little pussy in my bank account. Give you an inch, you want a mile. No, I can't put that little pussy in my bank account. You want money, I want money too. What's your avenue? What's your speed? What you tryna do? I can pay my dues. If you leave, come back with my cheese. Gotta pay a fee. Acting nice.